Today we'll be talking about the qualification and everything you need to be eligible to participate in the J1 Teacher Exchange Program. We're not going to only be talking about the checklist, not just checklist, we'll be talking about every requirement that you need to be qualified. You understand? So we'll talk about what each and every one of the documents mean and how you can prepare. Hey Joyful Bunch, welcome back to my channel. If you're a passionate teacher dreaming of stepping into the US classroom, you're in the right place. Also, if you're seeing my face for the first time, thank you for clicking on this video. Please watch to the end. And if you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for being here and for all your support. Today, we'll be talking about the core qualification and what each one means for you to be able to assess your readiness to participate in the J1 exchange program. I filmed this video 3 years ago, so today is like an updated version of your eligibility to be able to participate in the J1 Teacher Exchange programs. So the first thing, you need a bachelor's degree or an equivalent in a subject you intend to teach. For example, if you studied biology, education, 4 years course in a university, or you studied biology and then you went ahead to have a postgraduate diploma in education as a PGD. So that is going to be like combined that you have that degree, right? Also, the way that degree has to match the US bachelor's degree, it has to be an equivalent of the United States BSc, okay? And there's a way it can be verified through a body here in the United States that you send your transcript to, and they're able to verify that. And I've talked about that in my previous video, where you can do that. So, but we're not going into that today. The second thing is a valid teaching license in your home country. So if you're a Nigerian, I know that the teaching body for us is the TRC, and you have to be a member of the Teachers Registration Council of Nigeria, TRCN, and that means you're legally qualified to teach in your home country. And also that means that you've received some teachers training, you are knowledgeable or you are aware on how to manage a class, you know all those teaching strategies, you've been taught classroom management skill, assessment, all that. It's not that you were a home lesson teacher, you're a tutor, or you just kind of have any experience, but you need to have that license legally allowed to be able to teach in your home country. If you're from another country and you come across my video, find out what your own teaching license is, and that's what be applicable for you. But to those in Nigeria, that's the example I just gave. Okay. Another thing, you must have at least 2 years teaching experience. So the hiring manager, the US principal, wants to know that you have had real life experience of classroom for at least 2 years. Like when I say real life, that means it's not when you do home lesson, you tutor part-time. I mean full-time teaching, have experience with student communication, assessment, student management, classroom management, all that, communicating with parents and working with children, like full-time, hands-on. They need to know that you have that experience. So you have to have at least 2 years of experience. You can have more, which is to your own advantage, but 2 years at least, that's the minimum requirement for you to be eligible to participate in teacher exchange program. Okay. So another one is you must be able to communicate effectively in English language. So you have to be able to communicate effectively in English language, both spoken and written, language. You have to be able to communicate because you are going to be responsible for lesson planning, teaching, communicating with parents, writing reports and all those stuff. So they need to know that you are qualified. Some sponsors may require to have some English assessment tests, like the IELTS or other ones that are equivalent to that as well. But you need to be able to communicate effectively in English, both spoken and written. Okay, so that's like non-negotiable as well. Another most important thing, you must be currently teaching or must have taught in the last 12 months, because being connected to your profession, being in the game, you're teaching. This also means you're updating yourself, you're going for professional development, you're staying in touch with modern technology, you're staying in touch with whatever that is happening in the teaching profession. So you have to have that experience. You have to be presently teaching in a school full time, or you have taught maybe in the at least in the last 12 months. Just have to be involved in the classroom. So another very important one, the willingness to participate in the teacher exchange program. It's not about getting the visa or coming to the classroom. You're also going to be here, become a cultural ambassador, share your own culture with the students in the United States, with your colleagues, through food, dance, language, whatever means you have to. In fact, it's a requirement that you have to participate by submitting 2 cultural activities every year of how you shared your culture with the US community, with your students, with your colleagues, or your community at large where you're living, or environment, church, or anywhere. So you have to be willing to do that. That is very important. So you are going to become a cultural ambassador as by participating in the teacher exchange program. So you learn from them, they learn from you as well. If you meet all the qualification and requirements and eligibility of everything we just discussed today, that you're on track for a life-changing opportunity. The J1 Teacher Exchange Program is an opportunity for you to grow as a teacher, a global citizen, and leader. If you've watched to this point and found this video helpful, please share this video with your fellow educators or any teacher that is applying that you know, or anyone interested to move their teaching career to the next level. Also, remember to give this video a thumbs up, turn on your notification bell, and if you've not subscribed to my channel, please hit the subscription button, and remember to engage in the comment section. That's the only way you support my channel. Thank you so much for watching my video today. I'll see you again in my next one. Bye.